But obviously, we have
President
challenges
Trump
regarding violence. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, President Trump said he had a great talk with you. He also suggested that if he had his way, he would essentially flood the city of Chicago with federal law enforcement. I want to play some sound from him and get your reaction. Take a listen.
Okay.
We could solve it. If they invited us in, we'd go in with 50,000, 75,000 people. We would be able to solve it like you wouldn't believe and quick. But they just don't want to ask, maybe for political reasons, but they don't want to ask. It's a disgrace.
What's your response, Madam Mayor?
Well, I mean, that's classic Trump hyperbole. I sent him a letter on Monday outlining the very specific things that the federal government is uniquely qualified to help with, starting with common sense gun control. The fact of the matter is, our gun problem is related to the fact that we have too many illegal guns on our street, 60% of which come from states outside of Illinois. We are being inundated with guns from states that have virtually no gun control, no background checks, no ban on assault weapons. That is hurting cities like Chicago. That is the thing that if the president really wanted to help, that and the other things I identified in my letter he could do today, tomorrow, but he's not really interested in helping in that way.
Well, he's obviously not going to support any restrictions on gun ownership. Would you support an increased federal presence in Chicago as long as they coordinated with local officials, local law enforcement, and the U.S. attorney?
Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. No troops, no agents that are coming in outside of our knowledge, notification, and control that are violating people's constitutional rights. That's the framework. We can't just allow anyone to come into Chicago, play police in our streets, in our neighborhoods, when they don't know the first thing about our city. That's a recipe for disaster. And that's what you're seeing playing out in Portland on a nightly basis. We don't need that here. That is not a value add, and it doesn't help enhance our public safety.
The president of the Chicago Fraternal Order of